In the shadowy world of Cold War espionage, paranoia and fear often dictated the actions of governments. One of the most infamous and controversial programs to emerge from this era was Project MKUltra, run by the CIA. MKUltra was a secret mind control program that sought to manipulate human behavior through drugs, psychological manipulation, and experimental techniques. It blurred the lines between science and abuse, leaving a dark legacy of ethical violations and unanswered questions. MKUltra was the code name for a CIA-led program that conducted covert research into behavioral modification techniques. The program encompassed over 150 subprojects involving institutions such as universities, hospitals, prisons, and pharmaceutical companies. While its primary focus was on chemical and psychological manipulation, its broader aim was to gain a decisive edge in the Cold War by developing tools for interrogation, espionage, and psychological warfare objectives. The CIA was motivated by fears that communist nations had developed mind control techniques capable of manipulating individuals. Reports from the Korean War suggested that American prisoners of war had been brainwashed into confessing false crimes or renouncing their allegiance to the US. This fueled the belief that mind control could be weaponized, prompting the CIA to launch MKUltra. Key goals included developing a truth serum to extract information from unwilling subjects, exploring methods to erase or implant memories, testing techniques to program assassins or operatives through hypnosis or drug use, investigating how to break down the human psyche to control behavior. Key figures in MKUltra. 1. Sidney Gottlieb. Known as the program's mastermind, Gottlieb was a chemist with a deep interest in psychoactive substances. He spearheaded experiments using LSD, believing it could unlock the secrets of the mind. His work earned him the nickname, the Black Sorcerer of the CIA. 2. Allen Dulles, the CIA director who authorized MKUltra. Dulles viewed the project as essential to countering communist threats, experiments, and techniques. The sheer variety and audacity of MKUltra experiments revealed the program's ambition and ethical disregard. Below are the primary methods and techniques explored. 1. Use of psychoactive drugs. The CIA conducted extensive research on the effects of drugs, especially LSD, which was thought to have the potential to disorient or incapacitate individuals. LSD testing on unwitting subjects. CIA operatives secretly dosed individuals, including colleagues, military personnel, and civilians, to study their reactions.
White pays prostitutes to lure their clients to the agency's safe house.
Hookers who would bring these suckers back to the apartment and dose them with pure LSD-25.
Combination drugs. Subjects were administered mixtures of stimulants and depressants to observe the effects on mental stability. Barbiturates and amphetamines. These were used in truth serum experiments, where participants were pushed into semi-conscious states to extract information. 2. Hypnosis and memory manipulation. Hypnosis was explored as a tool for controlling behavior, erasing memories, and implanting false ones. Researchers tested whether hypnotized individuals could carry out actions, including crimes, without awareness. Some experiments sought to create sleeper agents who could be activated with trigger words or phrases. 3. Psychological and physical torture, sensory deprivation. Subjects were placed in isolation chambers deprived of light, sound, and human interaction, sometimes for weeks. This led to hallucinations and severe psychological breakdowns. Sleep deprivation. Participants were denied sleep for prolonged periods, leading to mental disorientation. Electroconvulsive therapy, ECT. High doses of ECT were used to wipe out memories and reprogram subjects. 4. Subprojects Operation Midnight Climax. CIA safe houses in San Francisco and New York were used as fronts where prostitutes lured unsuspecting men, who were then dosed with LSD. Agents observed their behavior through one-way mirrors, often while consuming cocktails themselves. Child abuse allegations. Allegations later surfaced about experiments involving children, though these claims remain unproven. Notable cases and incidents: the death of Frank Olson. One of the most infamous cases associated with MKUltra is the death of Frank Olson, a CIA scientist. Olson was allegedly dosed with LSD without his knowledge during a CIA retreat in 1953. A few days later, he fell, or was pushed, from a 13th floor window of a New York City hotel. Official explanation: initially ruled a suicide, the case was reopened in the 1970s, leading to claims that Olson was murdered to cover up sensitive MKUltra information. Impact: His death became a symbol of MKUltra's recklessness and lack of accountability. Institutional involvement. Many prestigious institutions unknowingly contributed to MKUltra experiments. Harvard University. Among the unwitting participants was a young Ted Kaczynski, later known as the Unabomber, who underwent psychological experiments during his time at Harvard. Prisons and mental hospitals. Vulnerable populations were often exploited, with prisoners and patients subjected to inhumane experiments without consent. Destruction of evidence. In 1973, as public scrutiny of government actions grew, CIA Director Richard Helms ordered the destruction of all MKUltra documents. Despite this, a financial archive containing 20,000 documents was accidentally preserved, providing a partial glimpse into the program. The Church Committee. In 1975, Senator Frank Church led a Senate investigation into government misconduct, which exposed the extent of MKUltra. The hearings revealed horrifying details about the program's scope, lack of oversight, and human rights abuses. Public outrage followed, leading to stricter regulations for research involving human subjects, legal actions. Several lawsuits were filed against the CIA by survivors and families of victims. While some settlements were reached, the full extent of compensation and justice remains unresolved. Legacy of MKUltra impact on ethics. MKUltra led to significant changes in research ethics, including the establishment of institutional review boards, IRBs, to oversee studies involving human subjects. Cultural resonance. The program has inspired numerous books, films, and conspiracy theories. From The Manchurian Candidate to Stranger Things, ongoing speculation. Despite official denials, some believe aspects of MKUltra's research continued under new code names, fueling speculation about ongoing government mind control programs. Conclusion. Project MKUltra is a chilling reminder of the dangers of unchecked government power and the ethical dilemmas of scientific experimentation. By pushing the boundaries of human behavior manipulation, the CIA not only violated countless lives but also cast a long shadow over the principles of scientific and governmental accountability. Though decades have passed, the mystery and horror of MKUltra remain a testament to the lengths nations will go in the pursuit of control.